Good evening, and welcome to Shea Show Real Talk, March 18th, 2019. Now, I only said that because somebody said, Shea, why don't you date these things or let us know when you did this? We don't know if this was like 20 years ago. So now that you're listening, you know it's March 18th, 2019. All right, most of you who know me know that when I do my real talks, it's about personal experience, things that I'm going through or went through, or sometimes you yourself can relate to what I'm saying because maybe you dealing with it, or you're going through the same thing, and you just need somebody to just kind of like talk it out and say, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And a lot of folks make these comments all the time. Say, Shay, I mean, you touched on something that was real deep on my mind. And you just brought it there. That really helped me make this decision I think I need to make. And that's cool when people can do that. All right, listen. A lot of my real talks are just from real situations, like I said. But sometimes I might read a comment, and I'll read the comment. I see what part of the video they're talking about, and then when I read the comment, and then I try to tie the two together, I said, no. Well, let me educate you my way. Now, I respect the comments, all the comments. But a comment was made in that video I did today with Sam and Ray out there wrestling with that fucking mattress that wasn't even a fucking king. It was a full. And remember, in the video, I was driving over there, me and Daryl. They called and said they were done. And I had my doubts about what done was, because Sam know what I want and how I want it. Ray don't. Ray learning that. So what I'm trying not to do is let one person affect the other person who always done good. I'm not going to let that person give up, because before that person come along, you were doing just fine. You found a way. You made shit happen. But now you have somebody that says, no, I think I need this. I think I need an ice pick. Think I need a shovel. I need what do you say? I need a hammer. I mean, he just needed all kind of shit to get this mattress unstuck from this ice. I get it. I do. That swimming pool should have took a lot longer to come up. I mean, that thing was pretty decent sized pool, and they had to break that damn thing down. It was heavy, and it was stuck on ice. So I know they had to catch a lot of hell with that. But when they sit here and say, well, we can't get that mattress up because it's frozen. Well, did you really try? Oh, yeah, we tried. What's going on here? Now, keep in mind, when we pulled up, they said they were done. It took Daryl and I 15 minutes to get there. I'm doing some math now, goddammit. It took us like 15 minutes to get there. And then by the time I came out and started doing videos of the street and talking with them, and they were still sitting on the porch. So now we got, 20 minutes? 20 minutes. So I go out there and I say, hey, what about the mattress? Or stuck in ice. Well, damn, I mean, it's a mattress. All the other shit y'all did is just a mattress. There's two of you here. Y'all can get that mattress out of here. Well, I need a hammer. No. You need to look at it and think about it. You're not going to always have something at your fucking hands to do what you need to do to get a job done. It don't work that way. The caveman didn't say, give me a fucking wrench. They didn't do that shit. They made a way to make things, to do things over time. And they didn't need all that type of shit. We done got so dependent on, I gotta have this to do the job or it just can't get done. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They didn't have cranes when they was building the Sphinx and all that shit. They had no fucking cranes. They had somebody come in who was in a union and shit and getting paid $40 an hour. Look at that shit. Look what they did. Look at those old movies and how they did that shit. They made a way. They made a way. So my whole point is, when I sit and told them to do it this way, it took what? Less than a minute? Remember, we was over there bullshitting 20 minutes. It took them less than a minute when you do the job the right way. And somebody said, well, maybe you should have helped them. Why? Why should I help them? I'm paying them. They said they were done. And I come over here, so why should I break my back to help somebody that I'm paying to do something? It's not like it was a fucking car. Let's all move the car. It's a fucking mattress. It was a mattress. And you can see it took only like less than a minute when I said do it this way. And they did it. So I disagree where I should have jumped in at that point and done something. Because it's not going to help you use your brain. It's not going to make you think the problem. I think how to deal and solve the fucking problem is somebody that's always jumping in to fucking assist you. You're not going to always have people there to assist you. You got to learn how to solve the fucking problem. Don't sit there and just say, and die. I can't do no more, so I'm just going to sit here. No. Solve the problem. Work your mind. It took less than a minute for me to say, do it this way. And no, so I disagree. I don't think I should have helped at all. Not with a mattress. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. Here's the real shit. I used to work at Crown Enameling on the corner of 7 Mile and Mount Elliott. I started working that job. That's one of the last jobs I left before I got into all this shit. I started that job at $5.65 an hour. And I was there fucking 10 years. 10 fucking years. And I was making $10 an hour at the end of fucking 10 years. So, and I had a fucking family. But I made shit happen. I did what I had to do. So I gradually went from the line to a high-low driver to shipping and receiving. It took a time, but I got there. Well, here's the thing. I used to always hang out in the shipping and receiving department. So I didn't really know nothing about shipping and receiving. I just used to hang out with the guy because I was a high-low driver. Well, at some point, an opening came up in the shipping and receiving department. And I seen the posting on the wall. Well, fuck, I'll see if I can make me some more money some type of damn way. So I interviewed for the job. I was there. I was a high-low driver. They see me hanging back there all the goddamn time, so I guess they figured I knew something. But I wasn't experienced. So I got back there. Randy Stevenson was my supervisor, and Joe Walski worked for him for a shift. They both passed away. I just found that out just a couple years ago about those guys passing away. I got great memories with them. But I'm sitting here, and I'll come in the back, and it's like, all right, we had the little Chrysler trucks. Now remember, I don't know shit about it. Nobody trained me. Nobody said shit. But I got like 5 drivers sitting here. I got 2 trucks in the fucking dock and 3 trucks out on the street waiting to get in to get loaded. I got to do this. So I'm coming back here. Here's my fucking first day on the job. I'm shipping and receiving. They said, all right, Bill, see you tomorrow. I said, fuck you mean see you tomorrow? I said, ain't somebody going to train me? Train you? You know shipping and receiving. They said you know shipping and receiving. I don't know what was going on. Just because I hung out back here don't mean I knew it. I mean, you guys got to tell me something. I mean, what am I doing? I mean, I got typewriters in front of me and shit. I got these guys sitting here wondering when they're going to get the fuck out the dock. I don't know what's going on. He said, listen, you see that big book right there? Uh-huh. That big book right there? Yeah. It tell you everything you need to know. I swear to God. It tell you everything you need to know, and how to work the computer and how to type out the bill of lading. It tell you everything. They'll just be patient. They're gonna get mad. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they do. They do us the same way on the day shift. So just get used to it. Well, why should they have to get used to this shit? I mean, you irritating them even more by putting me back here and I don't know shit. I mean, you get ready to go home. And I could not believe it. So I told the guys, the driver said, be patient. This is my first night back here. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So if you guys can assist me some type of way, because I know that you're here every day. And the driver said, damn, they left you like that? You don't, and they didn't even train you? I said, they didn't train me, bro. They did not. I said, but guess what? We're going to make it happen tonight. I'm going to get everybody out of here. I might not get you out of here on time, but I'm going to get you out of here. And I sat there and I went through the book. I grabbed the manuals. And even the drivers was familiar with being in there all the time. They would assist me. Look over my shoulder. No, type it right here. Right? Yeah, that's it right there. They would actually help me. The drivers actually helped me get through the process. But the point is, I made a way. I didn't just give up and say, I can't do this because you thrust this on me. There's no other way, so I'm just going to give up. I did not give up. I kept fighting. I said, okay, it's just another obstacle that's just been thrown in front of me. I got to find a way to get the fuck over this one. You see, in life, you're going to have many hurdles and many obstacles in life. You're going to have things in your way. You're going to have people in your fucking way. It's up to you if you want to decide to just stay right here and be content, or find a way around it or over it. What are you going to do? So my point is, there's not going to always be somebody there to help you. You got to find a way. In life, you just have to fucking find a way. And I believe if you handicap a person over the simplest of tasks, you're doing a bigger injustice to them. And I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to let them figure this shit out. You have to. I had to figure it out. Life has a way of throwing, life has a way of throwing all kind of shit at you that you have to deal with. You have to confront some type of way. You have to. It's either that or fucking die. So my point is this. I come from that time in my life against some real incredible odds with a family. To step out and say, you know what? I'm not going to be content here. I got wings, damn it, and it's time for me to use them. It's time for me to fucking fly. And you got to decide what time that is in your life. When you decide to spread your wings and fucking fly, or just sit there and know you got wings and not going nowhere. Well, it took me a long time to realize it, but I got here, and I'm still trying to get to another point. So my point is, again, I've been making the whole point after point after point. Had I just stayed right where I was, been content, and just lived my life out until it was time to retire, and call it a day and see what I did and deal with my fucking life. Had I did that, there'd be no Shea show. There'd be no real talk. There'd be no Periscope. I'm just a dust in the wind. You never know who I was. Now, how's that for being deep? So, I guess just step out on faith. That's all you can do in life. You just step out in faith. That's all you got. Sometimes we don't have nothing else but that. You lose faith and hope. That's it. You ain't got shit else. Nothing. You know me, I'm just walking around again. Mouth is dry. Woo-wee. Wait a minute. Let me get ready to start again. I have to do something, and I'll be right back.